Your Life in Sex Island, Chapter 5, picking up the tab, page 145. We are continuing our examination of our tax system by comparing the taxes paid by a couple earning first $10,000 per year, $100,000, $1 million, $10 million, $100 million, and last $1 billion in 1 year. Results of the tax system are shown in our table. Once again, the numbers are in thousands, and they are rounded to two significant numbers. That's the way we engineers did it when we used to use slide rules, the good old days. So line A is Al and Annie, income of $10,000. The percent tax on income is 15%, tax on wealth 5%, tax on purchases 2%, total tax 21%. Line B is income of $100,000 with a total tax of 28%, and then $1 million with a total tax of 57%. And from there on, the percentage of tax goes down. $10 million, $100 million, and then $1 billion. At $1 billion, the percent of tax is 1%. So in the table, the income goes from line A, Al and Annie making $10,000 per year, shown as 10, and paying 21%, to line F, Frederick and Flame, making $1 billion and paying 1% taxes. And in another table, we see how much each couple has remaining after taxes. For example, D's, Donald and David's income, you will recall, was $10 million. Their after-tax income remaining is $3,500,000 and is represented here as $3,500. You can see that at the two lowest income levels, there is no income remaining after taxes, whereas at the highest level, the $1 billion income level, there remains after taxes almost $1 billion. It is like at that level, there are no taxes. At the lowest income levels, say from 0 to 30,000, there is no incentive to work because of taxes. Even if someone works 2 or 3 jobs and lives with someone who does likewise, all of their money is stripped from them by taxes. They have no chance, no chance, no chance to advance, no chance to succeed. They will die young with rotted teeth because of taxes. They cannot own a car, they do not have health insurance, they can never own a house. And because there is almost no punishment worse than taxes, there is a huge incentive to cheat on both the part of the employer and the worker. And the rich celebrate and establish foundations. We want everyone to have a productive life. Is there a greater cynicism? Knowing full well that they are destroying humans at an ethnic cleansing rate, and they establish think tanks to lie about it. If the rich didn't establish think tanks to lie about it, I might believe that this whole tax structure happened by accident. I might believe that the rich pay almost no taxes and the poor are literally taxed to death. I might believe that the whole elaborate structure was an accident. Except when they hire all those people to lie about it, I know that they have something to hide. They want it that way. They want vast numbers of people to live in misery and die horrible deaths. And they call us, who are building and supporting this country, losers. We who provide their food, clothing, housing, energy, transportation, and all other goods and services, they call losers. If this were a Christian nation, we would not, we could not have such an immoral tax system. If anyone who is or was rich had any conscience or trace of decency, we would not, could not have such an unjust tax system. This is not ignorant hyperbole. I personally know several people like this. They work all the time and gain nothing except self-respect. They cannot get ahead no matter what they do. The stress that they live under is unimaginable by anyone who is not conversant with their efforts and condition. If there were a God, unless this God is a sadistic human hater, of course these conditions would not exist. The tax system is staggeringly unfair. the present tax could be whacked, except Gates hates. Purchase the book now by clicking on the link in the description below.